The genetics revolution in healthcare exploring the uncharted worlds of DNA. Genetics that intrepid adventure delving into the deepest mysteries of existence itself has sparked one the most impactful revolution in contemporary history, especially in the crucial realm of healthcare. From its humble originals in ancient civilizations to the dazzling advancements of genomics and genes therapy in the 21st century, this historical narrative of genetics in medicine is a captivating tale of discovery, challenge, and fulfilled promises. The foundations of genetics were laid in the 19th century thanks to the groundbreaking experiments of the Gregor Mendel with his humble piece. Through his meticulous observations and analysis, Mendel laid the groundwork for modern genetics, unraveling the fundamental principles of genetics inheritance. However, the true quantum leap occurred the 20th century with the discovery of the structure of DNA by James Watson and Francis Crick. These scientific milestones not only provided of profound understanding of the molecular basis of inheritance, but also opened the door to a new era of genetic discoveries. Throughout the 20th century, genetics solidification its positions as a backbone in the biomedical research. Technological advances such as DNA sequences and the development of genes manipulation techniques triggered an explosion of knowledge and possibilities in areas like precision medicine and gene therapy. These advances have not only transformed our understanding of disease and health, but have also opened new doors to the prevention and treatment of considered incurable diseases. The social and political implications of the genetic revolution in medicine are profound and multifaceted, spanning from ethical considerations to issues of equity and access. With the increased access to genetic testing and the proliferation of genetic data, concerns about genetic privacy areas, individuals may face the possibility of discrimination in the workplace, health insurance, or other aspects of daily based on their genetic profile. This risk poses ethical challenges and the need for robust regulations to protect privacy and prevent genetic discrimination. As advanced genetic treatments and therapies development, concerns about equity and access to these technologies areas, socioeconomic disparities may create gaps in access to genetic health care, potentially exacerbating health inequalities. Address these disparities and ensuring equitable access to the benefits of genetics medicine is crucial. The genetics revolution poses challenges and opportunities for the formulation of public health policies. Governments must address issues related to the regulation of genetic research, the commercialization of direct-to-consumer genetic testing, and access to innovative genetic treatments. Policies balance the promotion of scientific advancement with the protection of public health and individual rights are needed. The genetic medicine presents complex ethical dilemmas, especially in areas as gene editing and germline modification. The ability to edit the human genome raises fundamental questions about what is ethically acceptable and who should make decisions about genetic modification. Informed consent and public engagement in decision making are crucial to ensuring ethical practices in genetic medicine. The genetic testing and knowledge of genetic predisposition can have a significant impact of individuals' identity and autonomy. Knowledge of genetic susceptibility to disease can influence life decisions, family planning, and interpersonal relationship. It's important to recognize and respect the diversity of emotional and cultural response to genetic information. The race of genetics in healthcare has sparked a series of ethical debates and dilemmas that have resonant worldwide. On one hand, the potential of genetics to offer personalized treatments and a greater understanding of disease. Genetics to offer personalized treatments and a greater understanding of disease has generated considerable optimism among patients and healthcare professionals. However, this optimism is accompanied by equally significant concerns about issues such as genetic discrimination and equitable access to healthcare. And the future of genetics is healthcare efforts filled with promises and monumental challenges. Advances such as genetic therapy, gene editing, and precision medicine are expected to radically transform how we diagnose, treat, and prevent disease. The ability to correct defective genes opens the door to curing genetic diseases and considered incurable. However, the path to widespread implementation of these technologies is not without obstacles. Greater investment in research and development, as well as a clear and ethical regulatory framework, will be required to ensure their safe and equitable use. Additional ethical dilemmas will arise as the ability to manipulate the human genome continues to advance. The saga of genetics is healthcare is an epic of discovery, innovation, and confrontation from the earliest hint of inheritance to today's anxiety. Advanced genetics has profoundly transformed our understanding of life and disease. As we move towards the future, it is imperative to address the ethical, and social challenge that accompany this advancement to ensure that genetics remains benevolent in the field of medicine.